So today we are not doing normal business. We are actually having a roundtable discussion, and they'll be able to call their names to you. Meaning it was centered around the war crime code, and then one of the major names I was mentioned was Senator Prince Johnson. So we asked them for their names again.
Thank you. It was nice talking to you. Media outlet. I'm Augustine Pastor, one of the persons of this hospital. I hope to come back on your media outlet to provide some clarity on some national issues. So thank you for the time for me. And I say thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
I'm Larry Mialosi. Thank you, Labro TV Network, for the time given. I'm available to any other media outlet for this discussion. Thank you for the time. I ask the viewer to like our page and continue to like Liberian Network for their hard work. And I ask you to always cooperate with them. Thank you very much. It was nice speaking to you. Thank you very much.
So how do we call this intellectual forum?
This is Contemporary Intellectual Museum. This is where you find everything about Liberia in the entire world.
Like that.
Yeah, with this matter here somewhere. We are located looking down, behind looking down cinema. You are welcome. We encourage the public to come here and learn and to have experience. Here we train and educate you on everything they want to know. Everybody, you are welcome to market with me, Yanabo, college student, graduate, you are welcome. We have place for you, and we are like family here. So you are all welcome.
Thank you again. My name is Sewon Do, resident of District 15. And thank you for being here to bring to the public what we have to say.
Okay, thank you. You are welcome. And this is the Contemporary Museum. I'm Larry Mialosi before. When it comes to the issue of the war and economic crime code, as for me personally, I say that we need economic crime code in Liberia, not war crime code. Because we have passed the issue of war crime code. We are about 20 years now after the Civil War, after the Civil Crisis, and we have gone, we have forgiven each other, we have disarmed the people who fought war. We don't have to go back to stuff like that. Nobody killing. In the past 20 years, until anybody have killed or somebody in the name of war crime. So there's no need for it. Well, the issue of Prince Johnson, I think is just a mere joke, and we don't have to mention it. Prince Johnson was one of the innocent men in Liberia, one of the pristine men, the best. He's a liberator. I think we should have a holiday for Prince Johnson. In fact, we should have a holiday. Yeah, in memory of Prince Johnson. Yeah, we should have a holiday in memory of Prince Johnson. He fought a real decent war. He's a hero. I said, Prince Johnson deserves an honor in the Liberian history. That's what I think.
Are you saying this because you are from his county?
No. I'm not saying this because I'm from his county. I'm saying this as a Liberian. Or if somebody can say I'm from Nema, no problem. But the word I fought, the history that I've read, during the course of the civil crisis, I was like a child. But the history that came out, Prince Johnson fought a very good war. And if it happened, if there was a repeat of what happened, then I was staying in the case of Prince Johnson.
Thank you very much. I am Augustine Pastor, one of the persons of District 15. The issue of the war crime code, I believe that I'm not focusing only on Prince Johnson, but my focus is about those that were victimized during the time of the Civil War should get justice. So Prince Johnson being one of the major factors in the Civil War, the 14 years war that we fought in this country, and leaving probably when you talk about war crime code, other people go, oh yeah, because he's from the county that has, good rich county. So most time we see the ruling establishment will be playing, that Thomas in terms of establishing the war crime code, because they feel that if they do so, they won't get the vote they need to get. But I believe that the war crime code should be established to prosecute those that committed crimes. And Prince Johnson is no exception. We followed the story here and we saw how the war was displayed in our country. Those lives that Prince Johnson took, children that he gave guns to today, they are homeless, they are zogos, they are others, that led into so many reckless lives today. our country being go backward, or seeing our young brothers, you know, uncles, nephews, they are you know, deplorable position today. It's because of the 14 years civil war. Because it contributed immensely to that, to all of the things that are happening now in our country. And so people don't want to be bold, maybe because of tribalism, or maybe from the same country, they feel that yes, he did well. And they were the same one. When the mayor was supporting the CDC, my brother that just spoke just that he was all around here saying that there's a need that we establish a work crime code. And we he and I, we argued, and we said he said, oh, there's a need. Now coming back to the public and saying that he don't think that the war crime code is good for our country, I think he's being very deceitful to the people like Liberia, even conscious, because the war crime code will set a precedent. It will scare others. Are you reading in their minds that probably maybe they want to stir violence or bring war back to this country? So if the war crime code is having to be established, you know what happens? It will scare others that have that mindset to bring chaos to this country. So the war crime code is necessary, and Prince Johnson must face the full weight of the war crime code. I'm not saying that he's guilty or he's wrong or he's right, but the court will decide. The court has their fights. So he will come and say, no, what he said about me, it's not true. This is it. If you can prove it's innocent and the law see it necessary that there's no evidence on him, because the court don't prosecute you based on assumption, but facts. So if the facts been displayed and he cannot defend it, surely he will face the full weight. So I'm not against him, or I'm holding, because I'm holding things in mind, but the law is the law. Those families, those people that lost their relative in the war, those families that is homeless.
The discussion, the establishment of the war crime code. I think the war crime code is the purpose of our partners to come and support us in establishment, because the international crimes that were committed here is basically what they will be going after. So locally, those people who perpetrated what they did in this country, our laws, there are not be a lawsuit against any one of them. For instance, there have been no time someone sued Prince Johnson for maybe murder, and that record is in the court. So the war crime code is specifically not coming for Prince Johnson. The essence of a code is to set deterrence in society. If you check our country in the last 19 years or 18 years now, since we have had a stable country, there is repetition of some of the things that caused the war still occur. So if we cannot set up a special code to address these things, we will still be going backward. You will claim that we are moving forward, but there is still corruption, there is still bad governance, and there is nobody taking responsibility. So the essence of the code coming is to help us upgrade our enforcement and set up a security in this country. The code is not coming for Prince Johnson. If I have issue with Prince Johnson, I can go to the criminal court and sue him today for killing my member of my family, right? That will be a lawsuit against him. If he found guilty, he will go to jail and serve his sentence. But until we are in Liberia, nobody have come up to say they come to sue this man for his action during the war. So the international code might have collected data or evidence on actors in the war. And since the government at the time cannot deal with this individual because they also sit in government, the international code can assist us in achieving that. And the outcome of the court processes will be to self-deterrent in society. In conclusion, regarding this discussion, the essence of law is to protect society, and the introduction of court is to make sure that people who action is in conflict with the law take responsibility for their actions, either through punishment or fine. And the economic, the war crime code and the economic crime code, when established in our country, there are a lot of things will change, because if you are found guilty, you will take responsibility, either making restitution or serving your time. And any individual, any young man coming out in society when seeing people going to jail for their actions, will be deterred. So the essence of the law and its application is to deter. So we support the fact that the international community can help us to establish the War Crimes Code and the Economic Crimes Code so that we can move into a new direction. Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, thank you for talking to Liberian TV Network.
All right, man.